Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'm super excited for this video because I actually got permission from the artist herself to put a snippet of her music in here so you guys can get an idea of who she is and who Sevana is and what mango is, what exactly is a mango makeup tutorial. I'm gonna throw up a picture right here for you guys so you guys can get an idea of what look I'm going for today. How friggin' gorgeous is it? Like, seriously, how friggin' gorgeous is this woman? I don't even know what to say right now. When I first saw this video, I was absolutely blown away. I did not know who Sevana was up until that point, which I am so sad about. Like, how did I not know about her? But yay for the YouTube algorithm, because that's how I found her. And the video itself is directed so well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And on top of that, her voice is so entrancing, you know? It's very similar to Jhené Aiko, not in the sense that they sound the same at all. They're totally different, but only in the sense that when you hear their voice, it literally transports you to another place. And I feel like that's the true sign of a musician and artist, when they can just take you to somewhere else by just listening to their music. And it's very rare that you find an artist that's not only so beautiful but so like seemingly pure, like, you know, at least that's how I felt about her. And I just love her music, and I've been looking through her catalog, you know, whatever she has out so far, and I'm loving everything. And this look itself just stood out to me so much, and I had to recreate it. If you guys haven't heard of Sevana, she is actually a musician who is from Westmoreland County in Jamaica, and she has been doing this for a while now, and I think she just started gaining a bit more traction this year because of the Mango video. And I really wanted to take this chance to introduce you guys to her. And she was so gracious enough to accept my request of putting a snippet of her music in here so that you guys can kind of get introduced to her music and see what she's really about, because it's really great. So no copyright, trademark, nothing infringement intended. YouTube, please do not take this video down. I got permission from the artist to put a snippet in here. So let's take a quick listen. It's gonna be very quick because who knows if they'll take this video.
Love you like mango. Better you give me some loving.
Okay,
See how
so
far we can
now
go.
that we've heard a little bit of her snippet, you can kind of see the feel that she is and what she's going for, and I absolutely love it. So diving right in, I already have my face base on. So with her face base, you will notice that it is pretty basic and neutral, in a sense that she kept everything very blank, and the eyes were the focus. The eyes, her accessories, the dress was the focus. Those green hoops, how gorgeous are those green hoops? I want a pair of green hoops. Sevana, if you're watching this, please tell me where you got those green hoops, because I need them, girl. Like, I need them. And I only had a green dress like this, so this was all I could do for you guys. I'm so sorry. But I will also do my hair close similar to what she had after I do my makeup, so it kind of comes together a bit more, okay? And I'm so excited. So I have Nars Sheer Glow Foundation on in the shade Aruba. I'll have all the details of what I put on my face as my face base, including my blush, my contour, my highlight, my brow, like, just so you guys have an idea of what I did. So I have my brows done, I have my contour done, I have, of course, my concealer, everything done. Only thing we have left now are the eyes and a little bit of the lip action. From what I could say from the picture, again, is that she probably just put on a clear gloss on her lips. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that because her lips are gorgeous, and I'm going to assume that's her natural shade that she just put a gloss over. So I'm going to try and kind of do the same thing, just to pull the focus on the eyes. And I'm probably going to use the Fenty Gloss Bomb because it's just the bomb. Okay, it's just the bomb. It's really great. I don't have the exact colors that she probably used on her eyes, or her artist used on her eyes. I'm going to try my best to recreate those shades as much as I can and kind of do like my version of it. I notice, if you guys take a look at the picture again, you'll see that her eye, there's of course the blue, indigo, purpley action going on, mostly indigo blue, and then in the middle you'll see it kind of looks like they either put a white primer under to lighten it up, or put like a lilac shadow on top to kind of brighten up the middle. So I'm going to try and mimic that effect. And I'm going to use like a blue glittery shadow as well on the outer edges, just to kind of give that feel. And of course, for the eyeliner, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Prance gel liner, and that's how we're going to do it, because this is the closest that I could come to that pale blue liner action. So that's what we're gonna go with. For all we know, they use this. I mean, hey, if you use this, let me know, Savannah. If you're watching this, let me know. And I'm gonna use that for that. And what else are we gonna do? Oh yes, and if you notice under the eye, you'll see that they kind of smoked it out a little bit with liner or possibly just black shadow, and then they did the lower lashes with like a thicker mascara. The benefit they're real is pretty close to getting that magnified look, so I'm gonna do that just to respect the eye look itself and pull more focus to the colors and the shades versus the lashes, you know? Okay, so we're just gonna dive right in. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyes. I'm using the Annabelle Eye Primer, and you wanna make sure you get a good coating on your entire eyelid, but also not so much where creasing could happen, okay? I know sometimes finding that balance is a little bit hard, but you'll be able to feel it with your fingers, just enough to be able to spread it around and still feel a slight tackiness. Sometimes I know people will go overboard, like they'll put like a shit ton of jumbo milk pencil all over their lid just to get the most color payoff. And I'm sure sometimes it really works, especially when artists do it for long-term looks, but for me, I just don't like the heaviness on my eye. Like I can literally feel it. I just don't like it. And I want you guys to comment down below if you've ever heard of Sevana, if you've listened to her music, what you like best, if her type of music is your thing or not, you know, of course. And of course what you think of the makeup as we kind of do. So the first thing that I really want to do is lay kind of a blue base on my eye so that when I put the lilac on top, it's not as like light, because if you notice, it's like bluish, lightish, purplish, like it's not fully bright. It's just like a slight little fade in the middle. So I'm gonna go in with like this one right here. It's like a purpley blue. So we're gonna go in with that first, all right? Oh, I think that's gonna look so good. Okay, I think that's actually a really good color match for what she had, and I'm excited. So we're just gonna keep going. So I normally, the motion that I use is just patting and then I swirl. This is a really good brush from Morphe. I forget what number this is, fudge. But if I figure out the number, I'll tell you. If not, I'm very sorry, but it kind of looks like an eyeshadow slash blending brush because it's like flat, but it's also fluffy. See? So yeah. And yes, that was my brushes. All my brushes just fell to the ground because I'm a messy Bessie and that's my life. For people with hooded eyes, you want to go a bit above the crease, okay? And we're just gonna keep doing this until it builds kind of a solid shape. She doesn't go like fully outwards. She doesn't stay fully just there. It just comes out a little bit on the inner corners and it's a bit rounded. It's not really like sharp. So we're gonna go for that smoky blue eye kind of effect, okay? And once I have this on both eyes, I will be back. So I kind of wanted to show you guys the shape that I was doing. If you guys notice, she has a rounded shape to the eyeshadow. Like I was saying, it doesn't really flare out. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it and we're just gonna do a C curve. Just follow your eye and do a slight C curve right where your eye ends, you know? She kind of, I feel her makeup goes a little bit even closer into the eye. But if you notice, she also has quite a bit of more lid space, I feel, than I possibly do. So, because of that, we have to be strategic with our eye shape. So as you guys can see, I'm just twirling, creating that C. So this is the blue. And can you believe, yes, I've just used the one shadow and somehow it's very close to what she is doing, which is really great. I made my own custom palette with ColourPop. This is the color that I went in with. And if you guys want to check out the palette that I made and the names of the shades and everything, you can check out my other video. It's down below somewhere in my videos. I did it a while ago, so it should be there somewhere. And make sure to like, comment, and let me know what you guys think of the palette, because I spent a lot of time. I spent weeks staring at the combination just to figure out if that's what I want, because I didn't have any of those shades already. So that's why it's a pretty bright palette. And now we're gonna move on. We're gonna go in with the darker blue because I like to do the outer edges, and then that way I can lighten the middle a bit more. We could also do a trick where if you just want to use one shadow, which I don't recommend, but if you want to use this one shadow, you can just build it up at the outer corners more and more and more, so you get a smoked out blue look. Okay, you can do that. That's another option if you want to go the easy route, but we don't like things easy all the time here. So now we're gonna go in with the Morphe 39A palette. I got this as a gift. Never tried Morphe before this point, so that was pretty awesome. I've already used this palette before in previous videos. You guys can check them out. I'm gonna be staying kind of in this lane because that's where she's at with the video, with this look. I mean, sorry. This is called Dare Me. This is Cobalt Blue, and this one is Indigo. So I think I'm gonna put the Indigo in the outer corner, then transition with a little bit of this, and then throw that out to smoke it out. We'll see how it goes. Let's do the Indigo. Okay, and with the Indigo, we want to just kind of go on the outer edges, right? We don't want to like, I'm just gonna put it right in the outer edge, and then we'll blend it out after that. Just remember, makeup is fun. Makeup is about experimentation. Even if you don't get it perfectly right or how it's supposed to be, how you saw it, it's still your own way. And I feel like that's the beauty of doing these kind of looks. Like, you just kind of do it your own way. I'm just cleaning up as I go because I hate being messy. And yes, you could put tape if you're extra cautious, but I'm flying today on a whim, so I'm just gonna, this eye is actually weaker than this eye because I have astigmatism. So that's why sometimes my left eye looks hella sloppy because I literally can't see. Like, I literally can't see. So we have that shade in the corner, and I don't want to smoke it out too much. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. blending eye brush, okay? Sorry, again, my eyes. I'm going to go in with this one because it's a bit smaller than usual blending brushes. Like, I don't like blending brushes that are, like, too fluffy sometimes because I have such small eye space. So now that we've placed it in the outer corner, we're just going to keep doing this until we get a, you know, a more satisfying kind of effect. So now you're just in blending mode. Just remember, as soon as it starts to look muddy, that just means you're losing pigment. Just go back, add more pigment, keep going. That's the whole thing with blending. You have to just see how much you need and then just go from there. Now I'm just going back in with a little blending brush, a bigger, fluffier one, just so I can get the outer edges. Now try your best not to go too hard on the outer edges or else you'll lose that darker crease that we're trying to go for. I'm just lightly, very lightly going over the edges so that it's a bit more blended. And if you notice, she has a slight tinge of purple at the top there, so I'm gonna try and go in with a little bit of the purple, or the cobalt blue, shall we say. I think the cobalt blue is more accurate because it's like in between a purple and a blue, and it's a gorgeous shade. So we're gonna just go in with that a little bit right at, I just love a good blue smoky eye. I don't like blue smoky eye and green smoky eye are my favorite, but blue smoky eyes are truly my absolute favorite. Like, I love a good blue smoky eye. I'm gonna go with a miscellaneous shade. This is a Z palette that I put together of a bunch of random shades I had, like MAC shades, Estee Lauder, Kiko Milan. I don't even know where this one is from. I have no freaking clue. But I'm gonna go with it, and I'm gonna take the little mini crease brush from e.l.f. This is, yep, the crease brush. And we're gonna go in with the sparkly blue. Look at that sparkle. It's so pretty. Anyways, the sparkle. And we're gonna go right into the crease. where it's supposed to go. Camera, you guys are not going to be able to see the blue sparkliness, but you can already compare from here to here the intensity, right? So that's the intensity we're going for today. And just remember, we're still going to do that eyeliner, so it doesn't need to be like full on perfection right now. We can always go back in and fix it once we do the eyeliner. Now I'm going to go in with this little purple from an Estee Lauder, I believe it's, Color Design Sensational Effects palette, and this color is Trendy. It's a purple, which I think will be perfect for the top there. So let's go in with the small crease brush from e.l.f. or whatever small crease brush you got. And we're going to dip into the purple, swirl it around a bit, and let's see if we can achieve that purple. Sort of. You can't see it on camera at all because my camera sucks. It's not like a Canon or something. I'm using my phone, you guys. So you won't be able to see that much, but you get the gist, right? You get the gist. So we're going to add in some purple. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back and finessing a bit. So I'm using the Dare Me shade, which is this one right here. And I'm going in with that and just bringing in that color a bit more from the outer crease closer to the middle. Because if you notice in the picture, she doesn't have light blue all up in the top, right? So we're going to try and darken it up a bit more up over here. So just go in with the Dare Me and we're gonna go in with that lilac from ColourPop right here. And let's see, we're gonna place it right in the middle. Right in the middle. It's hard to tell right now, but you can tell from here to here it intensifies the lightness in the middle a bit, going into silly territory. So we're gonna go in with the cobalt blue again from the Morphe, just to darken it up again, darlings, because we do not want the whole eye to lighten up. For the brow bone, I'm gonna go in with a MAC shade. I have no idea what shade it is, but just go for a typical brow bone shade. I'm sure you guys can figure out what will work best for you. And normally I would save the brow for last, like the brow bone, but I just want to see what it's looking like so far. And then now from here, I want to go and do the liner. So we're going to use the ColourPop liner. And sometimes it gets a little bit sticky, so I suggest you put a little hot breath on it. Or maybe just run it under warm water with the top closed, obviously. And we're gonna go in with this liner. This cream gel liner from ColourPop is a little bit difficult to work with in a sense that it drags unless warmed up. So that's why I suggest warming it up a little before you go in. We have it on our little Innisfree gel liner brush. And if you notice, she goes all the way from the inner corner and out. So we're gonna do it. Like that. And then she doesn't go all the way out. So we're gonna go. I don't think I did that perfectly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, it's thick. I'm gonna have to darken it up here so you can see it more. But you guys get the gist, right? Like, just start at the inner corner and then go up. Did I go too far up? I did it so you could actually see it, because as you can tell, I have hooded eyes. So if I put it in the crease, you guys wouldn't be able to see that, like, at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it, make it thicker, and then we'll put it on both eyes, and I'll be back. Okay, so we have the liner on. I know it's not fully perfect, but it's, like I said, this formula is really, really hard to work with, especially when it's not warm. And I wish I'd gotten the pencil cream gel liner in Prance, because I feel like that would be perfect to get that circular arch you need, because, you know, I kind of went with the shape of my eye versus the roundness. But I think I made it work for what it is. Like, I don't think it looks bad in any way. It's a little thicker than I would like, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna go in now with the black liner to smoke out the bottom lashes. Okay, so that of course is up to your own kind of leisure, like how you want to do it, but I'm just gonna go in with the Kajal liner. Okay, it's a Kajal pencil from Essence, and I'm just going in under the eye where she has, you know, that kind of look. And it's obvious that she does have some eyeliner on, so I'm just gonna take the liner and just kind of do my lash line and get a shape going, okay? Because she does have a slight wing, like a very slight like blackness right there. So that's what we're gonna go with, and then I'll smoke it out in a bit. We're gonna do it on the other eye, and we'll be back. So now that I have a bit of the eye going, I'm going to use a small little under eye liner brush, whatever you want to call it, and we're just going to smoke it out. And you can see that it doesn't go, you know, all the way to the end of the eye. It's just a bit of a smoke out. And even the liner that I placed, you guys, I'm just smoking out a bit to meet the crease, because we want it to be more cohesive. I do feel like I don't like the way Kajal liner always looks on me. I feel like it just looks a little too dark and crazy, but we're just gonna go with it, okay? I'm just bringing out the liner a bit. Not that I have to, but I think it will add to the effect once we get our mascara on. It's a little chunky here, but as you can see, even on her side, I'll throw up the picture again. It's a little chunky over here, you know? So it's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect, you guys. Like that. Okay. And then now we're gonna go put our mascara on. For me, I'm gonna be using Benefit They're Real. I'm gonna pop it on and I'll be back. So for the lower lash line, you guys will see that they kind of smoke it out a bit, give it a clumpy, spidery kind of look. So I'm taking the ball end of the Benefit brush, which is like perfect because it's spiky. And you can just kind of go in with the tip and just like really clumpify your lower lashes. So I'm just like really packing it on. And then just going by the side. I think I'm liking that, okay. I like never put mascara on my lower lashes, so this is so weird for me right now. Now, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the blue because I feel like it's gotten a little too black. So, I'm gonna go in with the blue. And we're just gonna use that to like smoke it out a bit. Like, pull it up. I'm just using it to pull the shadow up. Pull the liner up. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with the lighter shade so that I can fix that part, okay? So we're going to go in with the lighter shade. And I think we're going to do right here. And you can go directly over the liner. That's not an issue because the main reason we even had the liner in the first place was just for it to create a thicker, you know, base for your eyelash line and stuff like that to make it look a little thicker and things. So it's not a big deal. Even for here, too much black going on. Damn it, I put too much black. But I'm going to go in with the Morphe and I'm going to just try and place it on top of the black. Okay. even though it's a little bit darker than my taste, I'm still enjoying it. I'm gonna go in now and just clean up the edges a bit. Brand new, I just got it open. And I'm gonna go in just like with my pinky, put a little on my pinky. It's like, you know, a little shiny, and we're just gonna place it right on top because I think that will look really, and we're gonna do it just in the middle because that's where it is, you know, in the actual video. See how it gives it a little sheen? So we're just gonna pop it right there, just right there. Maybe a little bit more to match the other eye. And then I'm gonna go in. That looks so pretty. I feel like I created my own little look. Okay, so I went in and just smoked out my liner a bit more, added all the way to the inner corner because that's what she had as well. And of course I kept it as is on top. I'm not gonna touch it too much because I feel like if I keep playing with it, I'm gonna mess it up more or something. And I know it's not perfect, but you know, this is my version. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a pro, but I love doing this for fun, and I really wanted to show you guys how I would do it, you know? Just an idea, and maybe it will inspire you to want to try something like this, or you think the colors look cool and you'll want to do something of your own. So I'm not done yet. I did fix up my brow to kind of do the rounded arch like she had as well. I wish I had her eye space because I feel like that liner would be popping if I was, you know, doing it right. But you know what? It is what it is. I actually kind of really like it so far. Even with my lashes not being as thick, I feel like if my lashes were a bit thicker, it would add to the look, but I also cover it up too much, so that's perfect. Now the last thing I have left to do is the lips and put up my hair, so I'm gonna put that on, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, and this is the final look. My hair, of course, is not as voluptuous and like awesome as hers is, because I'm going through an awkward growing phase right now. But I tried to do the little high pony she had, you know, and then have the hair come down at the back. If I had it flipping, I think it would look even cuter, which I might do for the picture, so you guys get a full kind of idea. But I am loving this look. It is so different from what I'm used to, and it makes me feel like a goddess. Like, wow. Even with my skin being crazy right now, like, I actually feel so beautiful in this makeup. And I hope you guys try this makeup. Let me know what you think of it. You know, it's not perfect, like I said in my application, but what do you guys think of the look? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think I should try more stuff like this? And what did you think of Sevana's music? Like, how great was her music, right? And of course, if it's not your thing, I totally get it. But wanted to show you kind of what I'm all about. And oh my god, I am feeling myself. As you guys can tell, I don't do full coverage when it comes to face. But I also like that how in the video, if you guys can see in the shot, side by side, you guys can see that, you know, you can still see the texture in her face. It's not like so caked up and so much that you can't even see her skin under. So I love that, and that's kind of what I tried to stay true to. Lip gloss, I tried to do the clear, like, kind of lip gloss look, and yeah, side by side, what do you guys think? Of course, hers is miles better than mine, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I had so much fun doing this look for you guys. Thank you so much if you watched the whole video. Give me a like, give me a comment, you know, tell me how your week's been, what you're planning to do for the weekend, how you want to self-isolate at home, hopefully, you know, and yeah, just give me more suggestions for what you might want to see from me. I'm definitely going to be coming back with more videos. I have a lot of stuff planned for you guys, so stay tuned. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button, because I'm fun and I'm cute, I think. Sometimes. Maybe I'm annoying too. But I feel like maybe all of that is relatable to you. So hit that subscribe button, and I really look forward to just seeing you guys again. And I'm just so nervous right now. I feel like it's just that time of year where we don't know what's happening next, what's gonna go on, and I'm back in school myself, so just getting back into that side of things has been really, really tough on me, I feel. And a lot of stuff was happening last week that kind of brought me down a bit. But you know what? Life goes on, and we have to remember to just always keep trying to do whatever we want to do every day, whether it's just a little bit of something we want to do every day. Make time for yourself. And this was me making time for myself today, and I feel beautiful. And I really hope you guys love this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. And thank you, Sevana, so much for letting me show a snippet of your song in this video. And if you like this video, Sevana, please comment below, girl. Like, I want to hear from you, to be honest. I'm more excited about that. So let me know what you think. Thank you. Take care. Peace.